Hello, welcome to Lord Havoc's Marvel Champions custom content stream. I am continuing my look at the Skrull Menace campaign. It is a custom campaign by Kajislav. Kajislav is a pretty prominent creator in the custom content space, and they love the Skrulls and everything to do with the Skrulls, which I think is cool because the Skrulls are awesome. So their passion for the Skrulls has led them to create a bunch of Skrull based heroes and scenarios, and they've combined their scenarios into their own campaign. Look at the quality of this. I mean, this is so good. It could be an official release. I mean, look at this. It's just crazy. Let me unlock it and I'll flip it over. Look at that. That's amazing. It's even got the scan now to see the cards inside business. Absolutely love it. The amount of work that's gone into this is insane. There's all the stuff that you get inside it, and as per every campaign, you get a booklet. Now, like I said, this is part 2. So we already did scenario 1, Skrull Empire, yesterday. Yeah, as part of that, going through that, once I was finished, I went to fill in my campaign log and found that there was a whole bunch of stuff that you can get to help you out, right? As per all sort of campaigns, you get cards that you can, upgrade type cards that you can use in your campaign to help you out for that campaign, right? And instead of using sort of a point-based system, Kajislav has chosen to do it this way, where you, at the end of the game, you have a look at what cards you have in the victory display, and then those cards get ticked off here, and if you meet the criteria for those cards, you can get that card. So for example, I meet the criteria for Pool of Vision, which is a support card. As soon as I get an elite non-Skrull minion and a non-elite Skrull minion, because I've already got the elite Skrull minion, who was Skrull Menace. Right? Now the problem that came from that was Skrull Menace specifically says Victory 1, whereas the other cards that are on here, say Hijacked for example, right? Hijacked I should have ticked because Hijacked is on here, but Hijacked doesn't have a victory condition. It doesn't say victory on it, and so I was a bit lost. And so I reached out to Kajislav and said, "Hey, what's the deal?" I mean, I said it in the video as well, but also sort of reached out, and it's actually here. So they said that it was actually here in the rule book, and it's in this bit here, campaign log. The campaign log found on pages 8 and 20 of this rulebook tracks the progress of the entire campaign. In this campaign, when a minion or a side scheme is defeated, the players may decide to discard the top card of each player's deck to place that minion or side scheme in the victory display instead of the discard pile. Number one, I think that's way too harsh. Just one person discarding. Player 1 discarding should be enough. So for solo, it's not a big of a deal because you're the only player. But 4 players all having to discard, that would only make sense to me is if all players got a copy of the card, and they don't. There's only one copy of each card. So I just don't think that's fair. It's wildly overcosted if you're playing 4 player. It's a huge cost for no gain to players 2 to 3. The other thing is, I just don't agree with this, where this is placed. It's smack bang in the middle of a paragraph that at first glance means nothing. The campaign log is telling you about the fact that there's a campaign log, and you use that to track your progress. That's just very standard stuff. But then you've got this incredibly vital information right in the middle of it. And yes, it's bolded, but bolded is not enough. It's just not enough. This section here should be in this paragraph here. Campaign specific cards. During a campaign, following the campaign instructions, which are where? They're all over this entire manual is campaign instructions. You get cards that can add to your deck, blah, blah, blah. And after each game, whether you win or lose, the cards are returned back to the cooperation area. That's all good information, right? So why is the information that says how you get those cards not in this section? It just doesn't make any sense at all. None. This paragraph should be before this paragraph and remove this bit completely and just talk about how there's a campaign log on 18 to 20. I'd also would go into a little bit more detail that says that there's 3 campaign logs. There's actually 3 different campaign logs. And they all need to be filled out with their own sort of scenario and what they really mean. This one's pretty self-explanatory, but again, nothing should be self-explanatory. It should be explained. So, it's, a brief description of what this is, and then a description of what this is. Actually, I would do this one next. A description of what this is, which is just sort of standard sort of campaign log, which talks about the Shaper of World stuff, which is addressed in the Shaper of World section, and then finish with this one saying, the third campaign log page shows the cards that you can get from the co-op area, and what you need to do to get those cards, which then of course segues into the next section, campaign specific cards, which then has this information in it. This page needs to be redesigned. So because of that, I now am behind in getting any of these cards. So I can't really review them because I can't get any of them. I would have to just pull them out and just have a bit of a look at them in a really dry way, which I really don't want to do. So I'm kind of disappointed in that I'm actually now behind, because it was just in no way obvious to what needed to happen. So yeah, it's a shame, because I would have had this one. I mean, yeah, I would have discarded a card from the top of my deck. Fine, if I'd known that. So I would have had that. Would have had that. Would have had all of these. So I would have had Skrull Crew as a campaign card already. I would have had all of these. I would have had Skrull Battleship. Just things like that. I would have these cards, but now I don't. The idea was that I would then go and I just thought, bugger them, I'll just go grab them. But I don't think that's fair either, because I didn't discard cards to make it happen, and discarding cards would cycle through your deck, which would get more encounter cards, and things could have happened, and I could technically have lost. I don't think I would have. I hammered that scenario. It really didn't pose that much of a threat at all. But I could have, and so coulda, woulda. So yeah, disappointing. But it is what it is. So I reached out to Kajislav and made that suggestion that is what should happen. We'll see how we go from there. The other thing I want to point out, on a more positive note, is I actually helped proofread this document with the flavor text. I just point out I didn't proofread this bit. I didn't proofread this page. I didn't even look at this page. All I proofread was the actual flavor text, and I'm pleased to say that Kajislav used the flavor text for scenario 1, scenario 3, and scenario 4, with the proofreading, with the changes that I suggested. The actual text themselves, the text itself is his, or theirs, but I just suggested a few different changes. He didn't use the suggested changes for 2 for whatever reason. I don't know why, but he did use some of the other ones, so that was pretty cool. Just wanted to point that out. What else is there? I think that's it. All right, let's continue on. So I've got what I did do in the campaign log. Select Skrull Minion and Elite Minion were in the victory display. Skymax covers both of those options. So that's pretty cool. And what's on the other one? Oh yeah, Sky Max was done. It was included in scenario 1, set included, and in the victory display. I think this is very cool. This tracker here. And then 3, we've got Spidey, Cap. I'm not playing expert, so I don't need to worry about that. And in scenario 1, Shape Rule Worlds was set aside out of play, never actually entered play, and the Cosmic Cube creation never actually made it into the game either. Wait, Cosmic Cube Creations. Cosmic Cube Creation, isn't that the Cosmic Cube Creation? That's the side scheme. Oh, so that actually was. Oh, okay, yeah. So that's right. So it never actually came into play. It was in the encounter deck. So in another game area is what I chose out of these. So it didn't come into play. It wasn't in play when I finished. It wasn't in the victory display because it never came into play. It was there. So yeah, cool, awesome. All right, so this gets added to the deck. The 2 obligations get added, and then we make it. So scenario 2, Super Skrull. The fall of the Skrull Empire began when the Skrull throne world was devoured by Galactus. That wasn't devastating enough. The subsequent Skrull Civil War and the Annihilation Wave further decimated the Skrull race. A new emperor was needed to unify and lead Skrulls scattered all over the galaxy. Klurt, the Super Skrull, learned that Princess Anal had a child with his old foe, the original Captain Marvel, and made it his mission to find this heir named Dorek 8. Kidnap him and bring him to Andromeda Galaxy to convince him to become the ruler of the Empire and reunify his people. I quite like Klurt. He's a cool character. Villain deck, Super Skrull. So let's go find him. There he is there. So Super Skrull. I'm not using the playset map because the last time I used that, it went all over the place. The playset map does not work. Playset map puts it down here on this map. It was bad. Very, very bad. I'm just going to grab them all out. Comes with its own insert. That would be a legacy of the fact that it is its own scenario. Okay, so what do we got here? Expert. So we don't need that. Expert Skrull, we don't need that. Standard Skrull, we don't need that. The 18 encounter cards, Super Skrull, drop those in there. Super Skrull villain cards, chuck over there. The actual scheme, chuck over there. And standard modular encounter. Yep, there we go. Chuck those there. And what are the modulars? Encounter deck: Super Skrull, Army of Skrulls, Kree Skrull War, and Standard. Army of Skrulls. Down here somewhere. I don't need these sitting there. Let's get these over there. I'm not playing Expert Skrulls, so they can go. Army of Skrulls. There we go. Chuck that on there. And Kree Skrull War. That one. Kree Skrull War. Kree Skrull War. Like that. There's 2 in there. Why is there 2? Not sure. Okay. So there's all those in there. Army of Skrulls and Kree Skrull war sets can be removed from this scenario and or added to other scenarios. Yep, no worries. Fantastic Four powers. The Super Skrull has been bionically re-engineered to possess the combined superhuman powers of the Fantastic Four. To represent the superpower, the Super Skrull begins the game with a separate superpower deck. Does he? There it is. Superpower deck. During setup, shuffle all 4 superpower attachment cards together to create the superpower deck. Set this deck next to the main scheme. Alright, give it a shuffle. Give it a shuffle. Kree Skrull War. Modular set includes the Earth Involvement side scheme. This side scheme has both the permanent and setup keywords, so it always begins a game of play and cannot leave play. Okie dokie. Let's go get it. What's it called? Earth. And it doesn't show up. What's it called? Earth Involvement. Please, creators, if you have a card that needs to be used, then wait. Now I think I know. Now I think I know what's in here. It's in here. It has to be. Because it's not in the deck. There it is. Knew it. And it is named. Thank you very much, Kaj. Love it. Earth Involvement. What a cool picture. Both the Kree and Skrulls are involving Earth in their plans in this intergalactic war. Permanent setup. While there is at least one threat here, this card gains a crisis icon. Excellent. Force response. After a card that belongs to the Kree Skrull War encounter set is revealed, place one threat here. Love it. That's very cool. That is a very cool card. It's always around and it perfectly encapsulates what it's trying to do. Although if it's permanent and set up, it doesn't need any power icons. But anyway. I love it. Yeah, I really like that. Is that all the setup that I need? Campaign instructions. Shape of Worlds is marked as in play. Put in play, engage with the first player. He is not. If Shape of Worlds is marked as set aside out of play, set aside out of play. Okay. Set aside out of play. There it goes. If Shape of Worlds is marked as in another game area, shuffle it into the encounter deck. Oh, I like this. I like this. That's very cool. That is attention to detail. Which, you know, page 4 says that it's not. But this is good. This is really good. If Cosmic Cube Creation is marked as in play, put it into play. If it's marked as victor's play, remove it from the campaign. It's marked as in another game area, shuffle it into the encounter deck. And then set one copy of Cosmic Cube Fragment resource per player aside out of play. What have I done? I think I've shuffled it into the deck. Because there was 4 of these. I think I've shuffled it into the deck. Let's have a look. If I have, that's my bad. There's the scheme. That's meant to be in there. No, let's see anything called Cosmic. Maybe it's under here. Ah, here it is. Here it is. It's under the Shaper of Worlds. Cool. Awesome. One copy per player. Yep, cool. Excuse me. If the Skrull Elite minion from the previous scenario is marked as in the victory display, remove it and its encounter set from the campaign. Oh, Skymax, gone! Sayonara, Skymax. You're out of here. Which one is yours? Goodbye. Bye-bye. Hilarious. Love it. Shuffle one other random Skrull Elite modular encounter set. Crusade Edges into Skymax 4 Scrolls. Have an into the encounter deck. Alright, let's randomize. Here's the dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I get a 5 or a 6, I'll just reroll. I could use a D4, but I hate D4s. Seriously, they're the worst. 4. Zavin. In you go, buddy. Done. Each player may shuffle one card of each type from the cooperation area into their deck. What? Even if I didn't earn it? I'm confused. Why? Why am I allowed to do that? I haven't earned it yet. I'm not going to do that. That to me says that only if I've already purchased it or I've unlocked it. Otherwise, what is the point of this unlocking thing? What's the point of this if I can just do whatever I want? It has. I think it actually means that you get it. You can shuffle any unlocked cards into your deck. So that's how I'm going to play it. All right, Super Skrull. Force response. Oh, he's got a 1/2, and he just looks like a badass. Look at this. What a champion. After resolving step 2 of the villain phase, shuffle each superpower attachment from play into the superpower deck and reveal the top card of the superpower deck. Step 2 of the villain phase is the activation. So whether after he attacks or schemes, I like that it says step 2 instead it says after he attacks or schemes. That's good. Shuffle each superpower attachment from play into the superpower deck and reveal the top card of the superpower deck. This is no common miscreant you face. Mine is the combined power of the Fantastic Four. Hit points 14. So he's actually got... Oh, let's do it here. 28. Oh, I forgot. This is 1 per player. So I'm playing two-handed. So there's 1 per player there. I forgot about that. There they are there. Spidey and Cap. Go! So he's here. I just need to fix something very quickly. Just need to move this up. There we go. Look at that. Searching for the air. Shuffle each superpower attachment into the superpower deck and set it next to the encounter deck. Done that already. Searching for the air. Learning that Princess Anel had a child with his old foe, the original Captain Marvel, and that the Skrull Empire was seeking out his heir. Named Dorak 8, the Super Skrull made it his mission to be the first to find the boy hidden on planet Earth. That's a lot better way of writing the introduction. When revealed, reveal the top card of the superpower deck. Boom! Flexibility. The old stretching. Attached to Super Skrull. Super Skrull gains Stalwart. Oh, that's painful. And his attacks gains ranged. I can't get rid of it. I don't get rid of it until this, after he attacks. Shuffle sheet, superpower turns from play into the superpower deck. Reveal the top card, so it keeps changing around. Cool. I really like this card. I really like it. The fact that his arm comes in underneath the thing, it looks great. Head there. The only slight difference I would suggest is the flame also goes up, but maybe that's a bit much. But I like it though. It looks cool. Alright, starts on 0. Goes up by 1 per person. And I need a maximum of 12 to pop. Cool. let's do it. I didn't do the hot seat thing this time because I tried to do it and it like glitched on me or something. It was weird. I can't explain it. So I'm just gonna have to just be careful of how we're doing it. Expect mistakes, people. Expect mistakes. So Spidey is of course player 1. Let's do it. Spidey, 6 cards. Cap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cards. Alright, Spidey, do I need any mulligan? 1, 2, 3. Sorry, Miles, but you're not my target. 3. Okay, not bad. Cap. No allies. Let us. Oh, I got Iron Fist. Actually, you know what? I got Iron Fist. That's pretty good. I'll get him in for 3. 1, 2, 3. That's actually pretty cool. So Iron Fist will cost 3. 1, 2, 3. You know what? I'm just going to keep that hand. I mean, it would be good to have a double to help him out. Actually, you know what? I will mulligan these 3. Just see if I get better versions of those cards. Oh, see? Straight away. Straight away stuffed it up. Okay. Armor and flapple, counterpunch, yeah. Either way, I'm using it for Iron Fist anyway, right? Okay, so Peter's first. Let's do it. I am freezing to death. I had to turn my heater off because it just generates this very annoying background noise. So please bear with me. I'm going to put on my massive old man jumper. My wife knitted me a jumper. She's very talented. And it is huge. Absolutely massive. It's like the sort of jumpers that you see like sailors wear in like those old-timey movies, you know what I mean? Like those big, huge, thick jumpers. And it's awesome. I love it. I absolutely love it to death. So, alright. I'll be toasty warm super soon. Okay, so Spidey, let's do it. We're going to suit up. I'm going to use Genius to do it. To play Suit Up, I'm going to get Black Cat. And Honorary Avengers. So search your deck and discard power for an ally and upgrade that can be attached to that ally. Add them to your hand. So add them to my hand. Energy is going to pay for Black Cat. When she comes into play, I discard the top 2 cards. And if they're mental resource ones, I get to keep them. So don't get to keep either of those, which is typical Black Cat. I don't know why it's mental resource ones. You would think it would be fist ones. But, oh well. It is what it is. She gets Honorary Avengers. Check that over there. Honorary Avenger. For free. And then Peter's resource will give her Inspired. And Reinforced Suit will give her Sidearm. So straight off the bat, she's now doing 3 points of damage with no consequential damage. Peter will change to Spidey and will attack for 2. Actually, no. You know what? I think he'll thwart 1. Yeah, he's going to... Oh, no. Captain Abel thwart. Peter's best off doing damage. So he'll attack for 2, and then Black Cat will attack for 3. And take no consequential, as I said. Ready. Oh, we shouldn't have readied. Because have to do capstone. Throws me off every time. Alright, so let's get 1, 2, 3 to get Iron Man. Iron Man, I mean Iron Fist in for cheap. He comes in with 2 Mystic counters. What's happened here? Oh, this is a brand new fresh board of Hitch, and I haven't changed over the counters yet. So there's that. Beautiful. So he's paid for that, and I will... Oh, I didn't go grab his shield. How silly. How silly of me. Where's his shield? Oh, it's right down the bottom. Jeez. Lucky he's got that ability. He would never been able to get it. And then we'll flip to Captain A. Fearless Determination will pay for... Actually, no. Fearless Determination will just get played, which draws him a card and gives him +1. And the card he draws is Unflappable, which we'll use to pay for his shield. And he's now got +1 thwart. He only needs 2, but that's alright. We'll do 2. It's down to 0. And Iron Fist will hit for 2. $28, $26, 21. Yep, 21. And then he'll spend one of his Mystic counters. I don't know why they weren't just called Chi counters, but anyway. Mystic counters. I get to stun and deal 1 damage to it. 1 damage, and then stun. Which... Oh, wait. He's got Stalwart. He doesn't get stunned. I'm actually going to take that back. I'm going to say Iron Fist doesn't attack at all. He's just going to kick back and wait for it. Yep. It's going to kick back. Alright, ready. 5 cards. Ready. 4 cards. Cool. One, 2. Super Skrull gets to activate. It activates against Peter. He gets a boost card. It is triggering his spider sets, so his reaction, so he gets a free card. It's not backflip, but he already has a backflip in his hand anyway, so he is going to use his backflip to stop the attack. 2 plus 1 is 3. Nothing happens. Something's meant to happen. Oh, when a Kree Skrull, after a card that belongs to the Kree Skrull will encounter says revealed, place at the ready. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, alright. What else is happening? That's it. He activates against Captain A. He gets a boost card. Captain A. I'm not going to be able to get Nick out. Nick's going to pay for Never Back Down. Gives him +2 defense. So he's going to defend. He's defending for 5. Oh, actually, you know what? He's not going to do that because it just stuns the enemy. And he can't be stunned. I take that back. He's just going to defend. Defend for 3. 2 plus 1 is 3, which is fine, and discard the top 2 cards of your deck. So he retaliates for 1 from his shield, and then discards the top 2 cards, which is Heroic Strike and Shield Block. That's fine. Encounter cards. 1, 2. Spidey's is first. Gan up. The villain and each minion engaged with you attacks you. He doesn't have his Spider Sense card, so he has to do it. The villain attacks. He gets a boost card. I get another free card. It's not backflip, so this time I am going to defend. He's doing 2 plus a boost effect, so the defense is fine. That cool Diodato artwork. Oh, Mike Diodato. What a legend. This card gets +1 boost icon for each attachment attached to Super Skrull. Okay, so there is 1. So it's only 3 though. So 2, 3, so I still defend, so that's fine. It's all good. So my defense is fine. Cap's encounter card is Hypnotic Gaze. When revealed, discard the top 2 cards of your deck. For each fist resource discarded this way, stun a character you control. For each mental resource discarded this way, confuse a character you control. Okay, top 2 cards are boink. Oh, jeez. That's brutal. That is brutal. For each fist resource discarded this way, stun a character you control. Holy crap. That is just vicious. Vicious. Because there's 2. Oh. And then this one triggers as well. For each mental resource discarded this way, confuse a character you control. Well, that's going to be him, obviously. So he's stunned and confused. Iron Fist is just basically out of the game. Oh, I forgot to do this. After resolving step 2 of the villain phase, shuffle each super attachment player into the deck and reveal the top card. Okay. Shuffle, reveal. Okay, so this time he's now got invisibility. As an additional cost to attack Super Skrull, you must spend 1 resource of any type. Okay. No worries. Oh, that was just brutal. Okay, Captain A becomes player 1. Yeah. Yeah. I can't afford Nick Fury. Nick Fury and Preemptive Strike is going to give me my resource generator. Never Back Down is gonna do. I can do this all day, and attack to remove the stun. Iron Fist will attack to remove the stun, so he's still confused. Can't afford Heroic Strike, so I'm just going to keep it as is. Spidey. Well, she's going to attack for 3. 1, 2, 3. So Black Cat does her business. Strength is going to get team training out. And then first aid, endurance, and swinging web kick is going to pay for a swinging web kick, which does 8 points of damage. Oh, wait, what's this? As an additional cost to attack Super Skrull, you must spend 1 resource of any type, which I can't afford. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put all these back in my hand because I can't actually do that. I can't attack him. So instead, I'm just going to use first aid to pay for endurance. And then I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait until this goes. I like that. I really like that. That's very cool. So he's invisible, but you can... I mean, quite often they're smart enough to figure out where the invisible person is, you know, by doing various things. So he's not unable to be hit. It's just harder to hit. I really like it. So far, I am liking everything about Super Skrull as a scenario. All right, reset and let's do 5 cards. No, 4 cards. Let's put that back in there. Shuffle, so he's only got 5 because he already had a heroic strike. So he's got his 5 cards. Peter will reset already and get 3 cards. There we go. Good to go. Villain turn. 1, 2. Super Skrull activates against Captain A. He doesn't have any attack stuff. Nope. Captain A will use Super Soldier Serum to play Desperate Defense and will then defend. So he attacks for 3, retaliates back, and then because he successfully defended, he gets to ready. Spidey activates against Spidey. He is attacking. Spidey gets a free card. Let's make the call. It's not backflip, so Spidey will therefore defend. 2 plus 1, so he defends, and we get a boost effect. Boost, place 1 per person threat on Earth involvement. Jeez. 1 per person is 2. Love it. That's great. There's no retaliate or anything like that. Counter cards. Oh no. Void with the encounter cards. Got to do a new superpower. It's invisibility again. Okay. Counter card. Oh, and for you. So the encounter card is Villain's Versatility. When revealed in player order, Super Skrull activates against X players to a maximum of 4, where X is equal to the number of attachments attached to Super Skrull. So you can have multiples. So there must be some cards that say breed out another card, so they can have multiple cards, multiple powers, which makes sense. He uses stretch and thins rocky stuff at the same time in this picture. And he's using all 4 of them in this one. So anyway, so X is equal to 1, so he's only activating against Cap. So it's in player order. So he activates against Cap, he gets a boost card. Cap will defend. He doesn't have any extra stuff to do. He's just going to defend as per normal. Oh, so the one time he needs the extra defense, he doesn't get it. So he hits for 5, Cap defends for 3, takes 2, and retaliates for 1. Okay, Spidey's encounter card is Lord Klurt. Attach to Super Skrull and heal. Oh, that sucks. Come on, man. And heal 2 per person, so 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You mongrel. That's all the retaliate damage gone. We now have a power boost, amplify icon, hero action. Reveal the top card of the superpower deck, discard this card. There you go. So there's another way to get another superpower onto him. Love it. Loving it. Just gonna reduce the scale of this one just slightly. That's on par. So they're on par to each other. Okay. Spidey becomes play 1. Let's do it. I am going to give... Make the Call is going to put out a web shooter, which I will immediately use to put Power Gloves onto Black Cat. Check it there. Black Cat's going to attack for 3. 1, 2, 3. And she needs to generate a resource. Spend 1 resource of any type. So that'll be ingenuity. So that she can actually attack. 1, 2, 3. And then Power Gloves will activate and do another one. I'm just going to chuck these over here. They're annoying me. They're annoying me that they're always in shot. Okay. So there's that. Black Cat doing her business. And then I can't use these swinging web kicks. I'm going to discard one. I'll keep one, I'll discard the other one. See what other tasty stuff I get. Okay, so Spidey doing his stuff. Captain A. You know what? I think I might flip. Actually, he's not stalwart anymore. But to attack him, I need to spend a resource. Do I flip an Agent 13? That seems like a good choice. Because you'll only need 2. You know what? I think the better choice is 1, 2 to put out this. And then he can attack. He can, and I'll use this for the extra resource. It doesn't say discard a card, it just says spend an extra resource. So he can do 1, 2. And then spend a mystical counter to do the extra point and stun him. Right, and then he takes a consequential. I think that's the better option. Now, as a hero action, I'm now going to do the get rid of this power amplify business by revealing the top card of the superpower deck. So we get rid of that. He gets another superpower. After a friendly character thwarts the main scheme, deal 1 damage to it. Super Skrull's attacks gain piercing. Okay, I'm happy with that. So he does get 1+1 attack, which is annoying, but that's alright. I can live with that. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Ready, get 4 cards. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this. Super Skrull is cool. He is a cool design. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a bit going on, but not too much. So I'm fine with that. Right, so there's that hand. There's that hand. Okay, so 1, 2. It's halfway there. I don't like that. He activates against Spidey, but he's stunned, so nothing happens. He now activates against Cap. Who will use... Yeah, he's going to initiate an attack. He initiates an attack against me, right? So before he does anything, he's initiated the attack. I'm going to use Enhanced Physique and Super Soldier Serum to pay for Power Punch, which does, and when an enemy initiates attack, deal 4 damage to that enemy. Cool. It is an attack technically, so I need to spend another resource because he currently has invisibility. Alright, so there's that done. He then attacks. He's got nothing. Oh, I'll defend. He then attacks. He's doing 3. I successfully defend because I defend 3 and I retaliate for 1. Done. Go. That is step 2 done. So these 2 get shuffled back in now. And we get a new one. It's invisibility again. Bloody hell. He loves the invisibility. Painful. Alright. So that's done. I'm going to put Shaper of Worlds over here. I want to leave that for the victory display. Encounter cards. Blink. Blink. First one is Spidey's Hypnotic Gaze. Discard the top 2 cards. Blah, blah, blah. So 1, 2. So Ronan doesn't do anything, but Fist means I have to stun somebody. Stun a character you control. I think I'll stun Spidey. You know what? Because Black Cat's doing all the work. So that's done. And then Cap's one is Hijacked. The infamous Hijacked. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hinder 1, so another 2. It's 1 per person. When revealed, search your deck, discard pile on hand for an ally and place it beneath this scheme. Now it's important. So A, you get to choose, and 2, when that's beaten, you put it into play. So I'm grabbing Nick. It's the best way to get Nick in, because you get him in for free. So Nick's been hijacked. Makes perfect sense. Alright. Now we can't forget that once I've defeated that, I can discard a top card of each player's deck, which again I think is too harsh, and put them in the victory display. So it means both players would be doing it, but I'll be doing it. Don't you worry about that. I'll be doing it. Alright, so that's the encounter stuff done. Captain A becomes the first player. So yeah, I think it's pretty obvious that he'll be flipping. So let's do it. Might as well just do it now. He flips Counterpunch, and Ironheart will pay for Agent 13. When she comes into play, she removes 2 threat from a scheme. Oh, actually, you know what? I'll just keep those on there. 2 threat from a scheme. And then I'll use her to remove another 2 threat from a scheme. Done. So that's all Cap's doing. Iron Fist will then... Oh, he needs another resource. And he can't do it. He can't attack because he hasn't got... Oh. Painful. It's just painful, this invisibility. Alright, Spidey. Spidey will attack to get rid of his stun. And then... Yeah. I'm not mucking around here. Let's do it. He will... I think I'm going to webbed up. If that pays for that, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So this will pay for the other web shooter. which I'll use immediately, plus that, so 2, 3, 4, and we're webbed up. It's not an attack, so I don't have to pay any extra resources. But it also then means that Black Cat can't attack. Oh man, invisibility is just brutal. Alright. That's it. That's it for both people. So they will reset and get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reset. Get 5. Cool. There's Maria. Everybody loves Maria. 1, 2. Super Skrull goes to activate against Cap, but he can't because he's webbed up. He then becomes stunned. He then activates against Spidey, and nothing happens because he's stunned. Then get encounter cards. Hypnotic Gaze, we know what that does. 1, 2. Okay, nothing from that one, and this one causes someone to be confused. We'll confuse Steve, because she's all about the thwarting. Oh, she should have a consequential. Cool. Alright, so that's that done. Spidey's is Skrull Soldier. When revealed, place 2 threat on each side scheme. Oh, come on. That's horrible. I was so close to getting Nick. So close. Oh. Oh, I forgot to do this. And it is Pyrokinesis this time. After a friendly character thwarts the main scheme, deal 1 damage to it. Okay. What's that? So he counters a set stun. Spidey becomes that player 1. It's now his turn. Let's do it. Black Cat will immediately just kill this guy. Done. So 1, 2, 3, and then the power gloves for the 4. He's dead. Let's move on. What else have we got? What else can we do? Alright, well, web shooters. 1, 0. We'll pay for Maria. Everybody loves Maria. She gives each player a card. It's pretty cool. She will thwart for 2. Take a consequential. Excuse me. Enhanced Spider Sense and actually, you know what? Enhanced Spider Sense put Inspired on the Maria. She actually thwarted for 3. Let's say that. Yep. And then Swinging Whip Kick and Power Gloves will pay for Ironheart, who will give me a free card. And will then thwart. Oh wait, whoever thwarts gets Nick. Under its owner's control. Okay, cool, sweet. And she'll then thwart the last one on this to give Cap Nick Fury. All right, hijacked. Now I can just each player can discard the top card of their deck to put hijacked into the victory display. I will do that. Nick gives Cap 3 cards. Done. And then Spidey will thwart 1 from here. Yeah. Alright. Spidey's done his turn. Can't ask much more than that. Okay, Cap. I was going to put Miles in, but now I've got Nick Fury. So Nick will thwart for 2. Actually, Spidey's actually going to attack for 2. So we'll put 1 more on there, and we'll just say he attacks. Alright, so Nick's going to thwart for 2. Agent 13's going to thwart the last 2 on that one. Take consequential. Iron Fist actually gets to do his abilities now, so attacks for 2, uses his last Mystic counter to do an extra 3 and stun. Okay, so he's still confused. That's right, he didn't confuse, so that's fine. And then, okay, we've got options here. We've got options. Steve will flip and thwart to get rid of his confused. We'll then use shield toss to do I can do this all day, and then I'll thwart and then fearless determination. We'll give him a card and +1 thwart, and he will then thwart for 3 off of this. 1, 2, 3. Now, because he thwarted 3 from there, he takes a point of damage. Deal 1 damage to it. So he cops that. Not much you can do about that, Steve. But he can then do tackle. So energy and shield toss. Oh, he should have immediately, he decked out from that one, so he should have immediately have done that and then gotten an encounter card. So these 2 actually go in there and get shuffled back in. So those 2 cards will pay for Heroic Strike. Yeah. He's in this sweet spot of yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he gets knocked to his next stage. And he then gets stunned again, but he can't. He can only be stunned once, so he loses that effect. But still, knocks him to his next stage at the very least, and he's still stunned from Iron Fist's thing. So he gets 20, 32 hit points. And it's now saying, after you resolve in step 2, shuffle the cards in and reveal the top 2 cards of the encounter deck, of the superpower deck. So that's cool. I like that. I like this scenario a lot. It's very cool. Alright. Okay, so that's that done. I can't do this all day again. I can't put Spidey in. Shit, I might as well just tackle, right? I could tackle twice. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I could do 6 points of damage. It's very expensive, 6 points of damage. And a whole bunch of stuns I'm missing out on. I'm going to wait. I'm going to hold off. Alright. Villain turn. 1, 2. He activates against Spidey and can't because he's stunned. He activates against Captain A. Who's just going to take it. Oh. I didn't ready. I meant to ready. 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 How dumb. 2. Decks out. Gets another 2. He readies 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He doesn't get any cards because he's already got cards. Okay. Cool. Right. So, activates against Captain A. I'll block with Nick Fury since he's about to die anyway. Done. 2, 3 plus a boost effect. This card gets +1 for each attachment. There's 1, so 2, 3, 4. Nick Fury's knocked out. Okay. Encounter cards. Spidey, and then Cap gets a second one. Spidey's one is first. Skrull Commander. Each other Skrull minion gets +1 attack. Okie dokie. And then Cap's ones are Skrull Soldier. So he gets +1 attack. When revealed, plays 2, 3 on each side scheme. Savage. And then the villain schemes. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Nasty. Oh, and I lost my elite Skrull minion. Bloody hell. Damn it. I could have gotten some points. I also forgot to, the last time I knocked that guy out, I should have discarded the top cards and put him into the victory display. Completely forgot. You meant to do it for the minions as well. I was so focused on Hijacked. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, Spidey should actually have a second encounter card. Now that I think about it, he should have a second card because he decked out just then when he was drawing his cards. So, there you go. Raxor. Elite Skrull. Kree Skrull War. Okay, what does this say? After a card that belongs to Kree Skrull War encounter set is revealed, place 1 per person's right here. 1, 2. There we go. Because he's part of the Kree Skrull War. When revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for Baldan and put him into play engaged with you. Oh my god. Okay. Baldan. Oh, I like that. Going at each other. Elite Kree. When revealed. Wait, no, I put him into play. When revealed doesn't happen. Cool. And he wasn't revealed, and so this doesn't trigger either. Is revealed, place 1. No, that doesn't trigger. He was not revealed. He was put into play. Okay. Bloody hell, what a round! Okay, then we get... Oh wait, did I miss this again? I did, didn't I? I did. Because otherwise you would have 2. Yeah. Alright, let's do it again. So this time he gets 2. There's Mock. And there's Pyrokinesis back again. We know what that does. What does Rock do? Force Response. After a Super Skrull takes more than 3 damage from a single attack, give him a face down boost card. Well, there you go. Super Skrull's attacks gain overkill. Jeez. Savage. Not sure if I agree. I would just give him a toughness card. If he takes more than 3 damage from a single attack, give him a toughness status card. That's how I'd do it. But anyway, it's not mine. That's it. Captain A becomes player 1. Okay, we've got options now. We have some options. So we've got a 5, a 4, a 4, and a 4. A 4, a 4, and a 4. What can we do here? Let's get... Well, first things first, Maria Hill is going to thwart for 3. Oh, I can't do it off there. It has to be from here. 1, 2, 3. Take a consequential. Ironheart's going to thwart the last one. And she will be knocked out. Okay. Let's grab... Let's grab Ironheart back using Make the Call. Put her straight into play. Oh no, I don't get the free card if I do it that way. You know what? I'm going to grab these back. She has to come and play from your hand. I'm just going to shuffle these because I just saw what that is. Okay, no, let's do this a different way. Let's do... It's pretty obvious this is going to pop. I don't really think there's much I can do about that. Because even Agent 13 and Captain A together is 4. Although Miles could come in, but I want Miles to come in and hit somebody. Neville got plus... He's got +1 attack. He's got +1 attack. Okay. One of the suit-ups is going to put a web tracer thing on him. And then I'm going to... No. Let's put it on him. And then Black Cat's going to kill him. 1, 2, 3, and then Power Gloves. Dead. So he's dead. I'll discard the top card from each deck. Discard. Discard to put him in the victory display. Okay. And then the 3 from Spider Tracer will go 1, 2, 3 off there. Okay. That's number 1 done. Number 2 is Spidey. One, 2, 3 to pay for oh no, what have I done? Ironheart's actually still alive. Ironheart is still alive. She's on 2, but team training is out. Awesome. Awesome. It's like I didn't bring her back into play anyway. Okay, so she actually worked out. She's still alive. Okay. Alright, so anyway, so those three pay for Swinning Whip Kick. Now, do I kill this dude? Or do I just go straight to him? He's only attacking for 2. I think I can keep him. I'm just going to go straight to him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Swinning Whip Kick. And then Spidey will then hit this guy for 2. Okay. Captain A's turn. Agent 13 will thwart for 2 and get knocked out. Captain A and Iron Fist will kill my guy. Scar the top card of each deck and put him into victory display. It doesn't look worth it, but oh well. Okay. And then he gets knocked out. I'm going to never back down to do this all day. And then flip. While I'm flipped, these two will pay for Miles, who will kill this dude. I'm going to discard the top 2 cards to put him in the victory display. Miles gets a consequential. I'll then heal. 1, 2, 3. Wreck. I think that's all I can do. I think that's everything. Ready. 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Ready. 5 cards. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's do it. 1, 2. He activates against Cap. He schemes. 1 plus 1 is 2. And the boost effect is if this activation is an attack, this card gets +2 icons. It's not an attack, so done. He then activates against Peter. Peter gets a free card. Which is Ronin. It's not a backflip, so he will defend. 2, 3, 4. And then nothing. Peter still takes damage. Takes 1 point of damage. Okay. Skrull Commander then hits for 2. Not much I can do about that. Getting counter cards. Cap and then Spidey. Cap's encounter card is Invisible Force Field. Attached to the enemy with the highest printed hit points and without another invisible force field attached. So that's you. When any amount of damage would be dealt to attached character, place it here instead. Then if there is at least 5 damage here, discard this card. That's great. And an awesome picture too. Okay. Cool. Spidey's one is Power Multiplying. When revealed, reveal the top card of the suit power deck. If you cannot, this card gains Surge. It's another one. Oh, he's on fire. Literally. He's literally on fire. I'm going to put this down here. So he gets his invisibility again. Oh wait, after Super Skrull damage takes more than 3 damage from a single attack, give him a face down boost card. That means he would have had an extra scheme card for Cap. So I've missed the scheme card for Cap. I've also missed this. After a friendly character thwarts the main scheme, deal 1 damage to it. So Cap didn't, did he? Yeah. Did Cap thwart? It doesn't matter for the ally that did it, so she was going to die anyway. But it does matter for her and her, so they are actually knocked out. Oh no, they thwarted this one. They thwarted this, so they're cool, and she would have died anyway. I can't remember if Cap thwarted or not. I'm going to say he did. I'm going to say he goes down by 1. Just in case, because I can't remember. So it doesn't matter for these two, but it does definitely matter for him. So, and it also means he would have had an extra scheme card. So the scheme actually goes up by 2 more. So it's on 11. Okay. Cool. All right. So I've remembered that now. I've done that now. This doesn't do anything yet. This doesn't do anything yet. Cool. Everything's done. These get shuffled in. This doesn't, because I should have done that before I did that. So let's just do these now. He gets 2 more. Rock Mimicry, Flexibility, the one with Stalwart. Oh, what a shame. Now he has 3. Okay. Alright. Spider becomes player 1. Okay. Black Cat's going to kill this guy. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. He dies. We do the 2 cards business. 1, 2. Power Gloves will do 1 point of damage to him. It's not an attack, so it doesn't trigger any of his stuff. Doesn't trigger that because it's not more than 3, and it doesn't trigger that because it's not an attack. Although it would trigger this. Okay, so 1, and instead he gets a point of damage on here. Okay. Alright, there's a lot going on, but it all makes sense, so it's fine. Let's get Ironheart out of here. So she will thwart for 1. And die. Let's put Ingenuity webbed up. And swinging web kick to put in Ronin, and then reinforce suit to put reinforced suit on Ronin. So he's now hitting for 3. He will hit for 3. 1, 2, 3. You know what? This is going to trigger, even with cap. I'm going to put that back to 11. It's going to trigger and put the other 1 from Ironheart on here. So that actually gets rid of the force field. So Ronin goes to 1. Consequential. Maria will thwart for 3. 1, 2, 3. Consequential, which then knocks her out. I think that's everybody. Okay, cap. There's no allies in my hand, so there's no point staying on this side, unless I want to wreck, which I don't. So let's flip to cap side. The helmet, powerful punch, and preemptive strike. No. No. The helmet and the 2 of these will do heroic strike. And he's got invisibility. Oh, he's got stalwart. Oh, so I can't stun the man. Oh, indecision, man. Indecision. Okay, I'm going to thwart 2. I might as well just get this down then. 1, 2. I can do this all day. 1, 2. He hasn't got pyrokinesis, so I don't have to worry about damage. I think Peter should have flipped. I think he should have flipped over. Oh well, he didn't, so it is what it is. I don't want to tackle, I don't want to heroic strike. I'm just going to save these for those. Hit back business. So Miles, I guess, will just kick back. This is not the way to play. This is an apprehensive way of playing. Reset. 5 cards. Reset. No cards. This is... No, I don't like this at all. These 2 are the worst. In a good way. They're great. But they're frustrating. Okay, villain turn. 1, 2. He initiates against Spidey. He gets a free card. It is a backflip, so he'll be using that. Backflip against 2, 3, 4, 5. So nothing happens. He activates against Cap. Cap will instigate Power Punch. He spends an extra resource because it's technically an attack, so he must spend an extra resource to do 4 points of damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, because he did damage higher than 3 in a single attack. He gets an extra face down boost card. He now has 2 boost cards. You know what? Miles is going to take this. No, Cap will take this. He's the hero. Miles is just a kid. Cap will defend. We get 2 boost cards. I'm going to use Tackle to pay for Preemptive Strike, which will cancel her boost icon, so that doesn't happen, and give him a point of damage for it. And then this one's the only one that actually happens. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we place 2 threat on that. So he does technically take a point of damage, but then he retaliates for 1. Cool. That was the end of the initiation phase. So these two, does it say all of them? Shuffle each and then draw 2. Okay. 1. Oh, dude. Oh, unbelievable. Okay. But not the stalwart one. So at least now it can be stunned. Encounter cards. Boink. Boink. Spidey's is first. It's his obligation. Give to Peter Parker. I can flip. Exhaust. Done. Remove from the game. Captain A's hijacked. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2. Search your deck and discard pile. It'll obviously be Nick. Thank you. Alright. Captain A becomes player 1. He's got no cards left. And can't do anything with any of them. So he's just going to spend Heroic Strike to do this all day. And Thwart for 2. And then Miles will just Thwart. Thwart for 1. He's not doing anything else. And then that's Captain A's turn done. Pretty lame. Alright, Peter's turn. He's genius, and his built-in resource will give him Miles. Oh, I can't have Miles. Because this Miles is in play. Well, that sucks. Is he an Avenger? He is. Alright, Peter's built-in resource will give him Power Gloves. And then I'm just going to keep the rest. Swap to Spidey. And then Black Cat will hit for 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. He gets a free booster card because of Rock Mimicry. And then she'll Power Gloves for 1, which is technically a separate thing, so that's fine. For her to do that, I had to spend an extra point because of invisibility. So that'll be first aid. Done. Ronan will then hit for 3. One, 2, 3. And then his Power Gloves will activate. Because of that 3, he gets another extra boost card. Ronan will take 1 consequential. And then I'm just going to kick back. Come on, man. I only need to do another 10 points damage. Reset and get 5 cards. Sweet. Reset and get 2 cards. Okay. Well, that's victory. Cool. Alright. Threat 1, 2. He activates against Captain A. He's got 3 boost cards. Miles is defending. This is what you were here for, buddy. 2, 3, nothing. 4, nothing. So that's not too bad. 2, 3, 4. He's well and truly dead. Oh wait, doesn't he have overkill? His attacks gain overkill. So he had 1 life left. He just copped 3. So 3 goes on to Cap. You know what? I'm going to Steve's apartment to play Preemptive Strike to cancel this one. Does a point of damage. So they get cancelled. So it's still 3. He took 1 to die, and so I still take 2. That doesn't trigger Retaliate. Overkill doesn't trigger Retaliate, so that's that done. He then activates against Peter. He gets a free card. It's not backflip, so he will defend. He's defending for 2, 3, nothing. Peter defends. It's all good. It's the end of stage 2, so these 2 cards get shuffled in. And he gets another 2. Mimicry again, and invisibility again. I did shuffle. You saw me shuffle. We then get encounter cards. Encounter card, and encounter card. And it is... Alright, here's a new one. Going Nova. When revealed, assign 2 per person indirect damage among players. Ooh. Interesting. So it's 4 indirect damage I've got to assign. Well, he's dead. So 4 indirect damage. Black Cat can afford to take 1. And then 1, 2, 3. No, I'll do 2 on him. 1 on him. Yeah. Go. Alright, and then yours is Invisible Force Field. There's the damage thing again. Spidey becomes player 1. Okay, well that's just cancelled my plans for the whole victory, so... When any amount of damage will be dealt to attached character, place it here instead. Then, if there's at least 5 damage here, discard this card. So he would take all 8. He would just absorb all 8. So that is a waste. So instead, I'm going to Genius and Spider Tracer to put out Miles, who will attack for 4. No. You know what? He's going to thwart for 3. Because I'm going to thwart 3 off here and give Captain A Nick Fury. Because I'm nice like that. And then, how many hijacks can we have? I only need 1. Just 1 of each type is enough. Okay, so Nick Fury then gives Captain A 3 cards. Oh, dude. Cool. Alright. Black Cat will then attack for 3. 1, 2, 3. It doesn't trigger this because this oversees that. It's a forced interrupt, which is before response. And any amount of damage reduced to his character, place it here instead. Okay, so she'll attack for 3, and then Power Gloves for an extra 1. Sidearm and Swinging Web Kick will play Make the Call for Maria. Put her into play. She immediately gives everybody a free card. And we'll thwart for 2. That means my free card. Okay. Okay, Cap's turn. Resource will play Mockingbird. Oh, I needed 1 extra resource for Black Cat to attack, so I'll get rid of Aunt May. So Mockingbird comes into play. I get to stun somebody. Obviously it's going to be this dude. He hasn't got Stalwart, so that's perfectly fine. Mockingbird will attack and do the last point of damage off of this. So that's gone. So now I just have to deal with these 2 guys. Nick Fury will thwart for 2. Take 1. Captain A will thwart for 2. He will then counterpunch, electrostatic armor, and unflappable. One of those is a fist, so heroic strike. Oh, what am I doing? I can just win. I can't stun him again. He's already stunned. But that does 6 points of damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So instead of Nick Fury thwarting and Captain A thwarting, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can just leave that on 8. Who cares? And just he can go 2 points of damage. Oh, I need extra resources to do that. Actually, yeah. So he'll thwart 2. We'll say that his was thwarting the 2. And then Cap will attack for 2. And he needs an extra resource to do that. So that's her gone. Ironheart gone. Because he needed an extra resource. So leave that on 6. He's now on 1. Which is fine. Because Retaliate will kill him. 2 points of damage doesn't trigger his extra boost card. I spent the extra resource through Ironheart. Okay, everything is good. If I had an extra resource on this side, I could have done Ronan, but I didn't. So he's on 1. Reset. Get the last 4 cards. And then 5th card. Reset. Get 5 cards. Okay. Oh, I just noticed that Kajislav actually followed me on Twitch 11 hours ago. Didn't even notice. Thank you, mate. I'm on 44. 44! Love it. Okay. Alright. So let's do the villain phase. 1, 2. He activates against Spidey. He can't because he's stunned. He activates against Captain A. He gets a boost card. Nick Fury will defend. 2, 3. Wait, have I got any tricks that I could have done? Why is Nick Fury defending? No. No. Captain A will defend. Okay, Captain A is defending, and I'm going to do Enhanced Physique to pay for Desperate Defense, which gives me +2. 2, 3. Boink. I will now Counter Punch. After your hero defends against an enemy attack, deal damage to the enemy equal to your hero's attack. Oh, I don't even need to do that. I don't even need to do it because he's defense. 2, 3. I defend the 3. I take 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I retaliate for 1. He's dead. He is dead. Finally. What an epic fight. That was awesome. Very, very much enjoyed that. Very, very much enjoyed it. It was really, really cool. Yeah. What more can I say about this? I just the only slight change I would recommend is that this actually gives him a toughness card instead of a face down boost card. But other than that, the design on here is bloody awesome. This is the best one yet. This was a lot. This is not to say that Skrull Empire was bad, but this is a lot more fun. The design of how the powers work, great, really, really cool. I never popped stage 1, so I don't know what stage 2 does. There you go. So you just can't get more thing and another superpower card. And if Lord Klurt was that was that upgrade card. That was the attachment card. Deal each player a face down encounter card. Otherwise, search for it and put it into play. And so then he heals. Yeah, that's cool. I'm kind of proud that never actually popped. I love the color scheme on Kree Skull, the Kree Skull modular. I really like that. So the blue with the green border. That's very cool. It's very eye popping. The color scheme on Super Skrull himself is great. I really like this encounter. This was cool. This scenario, how it works perfectly. It's thematically and mechanically very well done. Actually gave me a run for my money. Spidey was never really much in the way, is really in all that danger, but Captain A almost got copped. He was having a real tough time of it. It's that stalwart business. And it's just, this is just brutal. Spending an extra resource, gain stalwart. This one, not so much, but these 3, oh, just nasty. Love it. Nasty in a great way. Yeah, really cool. All right, let's go shopping. Hey, here's my victory display. Let's check it out. Let's grab this. Hey, why does that say 32? It should say 0. Thank you very much. All right, let's go shopping. So we've got Skrull Commander. Skrull Commander. Boink. Is there any other Skrull Commanders on here? No. Okay, Skrull Commander taken care of. We've got Skrull Soldier. Skrull Soldier on there. There's another Skrull Soldier there. Don't see the others. Okay. Skrull Soldier. Done. Okay. All right. Hijacked. Hijacked. Hijacked was a good one to do. Hijack gave me a heap. Oh, non-elite Skrull minion. That was taken care of. Non-elite Skrull minion. Non-elite Skrull minion. Done. Okay. Anyway, so that's hijacked, taken care of. I'm enjoying this. So we got elite, so a non-elite Skrull and an elite Skrull. Non-elite Skrull, done. Neither of them are a genius. I don't know about that. Elite non-Skrull minion, done. Boom! I get Polar Vision. Oh, this is another Skrull Commander. What is he? Skrull, oh, Raxor. Non-Skrull minion. He's non-Skrull. He's a minion. So I get 3 Mini Man's goggles. That's handy. Cool. So those two taken care of. Awesome. All right, let's go shopping. Polo Vision. It's a support. Okay, Polo Vision. Oh, it's a bloody pull card. After a Skrull minion is defeated, exhaust Polo Vision. Draw 1 card to a maximum of 3 for each crisis, acceleration, amplify, or hazard in play. Okay. All right. What else do I get? 3D Man's goggles. Upgrades. 3D Man's goggles. Upgrade. Item tech. Attached to a non-Skrull ally. Interrupt. When attached ally attacks a Skrull enemy, that ally does not take consequential damage. That's pretty cool. I like that. And that's it. So these are my 2 unlocked cards for next turn, next game. This will definitely go into Spidey, and I might as well just chuck this into Cool. All right, now let's do the other one. So Zavin, he was included in scenario 2, but he was in another game area. So I didn't get to actually go up against him, but he was included in set 2. So that's him done. And then go to 3. Okay, so Shaper of Worlds scenario. He's not in play. He was set aside out of play. Never actually made it in, which is a shame. Cosmic Cube creation. Never in play. Non-victory. In another game area. Removed from campaign. Nope. So, boom. In another game area for that one as well. So, I assume we have to go grab it. Probably best. Probably best to grab it just in case. Cosmic Cube creation. Let's grab that. And Cat's Obligation for the next game. Cool. Alright, there you have it. Part 2. Done. Next up, we're up to scenario. Oh, I should probably do the victory things. Add Super Skrull ally and searching for powers player side scheme from the campaign set to the cooperation area. Really? Super Skrull ally. Okay, that's interesting. Into the cooperation. I'm just going to leave him here. Okay. And searching for powers, player side scheme. When defeated, the player who defeated the scheme may search their deck and discard pile for a card with a superpower trait and play it ignoring its resource cost. Ooh, that's interesting. That is interesting because that is superpower. So I just searched for a swinging web kick. Oof. Interesting. Alright, so they've been taken out. Record each minion side scan the victory display. Done that. Add each card who's required to submit in the cooperation process section of the campaign set to the cooperation area. So this thing here, this cooperation area, that's the one where you it's where you actually really go shopping. So that goes in there, that goes in there, that goes in there, that goes in there. I'm just going to chuck this here. That's where I can grab some stuff for next time. Record which game area the Skrull Elite menu is in. Add the ally matching the title of the Skrull Elite menu in the victory display and a player side scheme matching the aspect of that ally from the campaign set to the cooperation area. He wasn't in the victory display, but what's his face was? Raxor was. Does he get his own one? Yeah, see, Raxor doesn't get one. I doubt it would. It would be the fancy ones. Record where the Shaper of Worlds was. Record where the Cosmic Cube was. Cool. Scenario 3. Paybock. The Skrull with the X-Men powers. Cool. Alright. That was scenario 2 from the Skrull Menace campaign. I am enjoying myself so far. for sure. The second one definitely. Lots of fun. Now I've actually got some cards to play around with. Next game. I think that's pretty cool. What does Super Skrull do? Is he ridiculously powerful? Super Skrull. 1, 2, Guardian, Skrull. Super Skrull gets... So he becomes a Guardian, that's cool. Super Skrull gets +1 attack, +1 thought for each superpower upgrade you control. Superpower upgrade you control. There's... Nobody has any superpower upgrades that I'm aware of. So not really for this game. I think I'll pass on this game for that dude. Cool. But Nova, I think he would do well. Nova? Captain Marvel, maybe? I think they have superpower upgrades. Anyway, part 2 done. Thank you very much. If you have a Twitch account and you are not already following me, if you could follow me, that would be really appreciated. I'm on 44. I've only got 6 to go until the magical 50, where you unlock all your Twitch powers. If you could do that, that would be very much appreciated. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you please like and subscribe, and if you'd like to leave a comment, that would be great. I very much look forward to comments. I love hearing from you people. I think it's great. But a like and subscribe would also be cool. And yeah, that's pretty much. Stick around. The next episode will, of course, be part 3 of the Skrull Menace scenario. And the Kajislav's information will be in the episode description. And that's it. As always, look after yourself. Look after the people that you love. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.